more, please. Yeah. Okay, so number 12 now. So the next piece, it's Holly Newman, and it's really interesting what happened with the performance in the end of 70s. In the 70s, it was everybody was doing performance. There was so much performance around that, and so many good and bad performances all together, that it was a big pressure of the market and of the art dealers and the entire art scene to create some kind of work and be sold, because performance was nothing to sell. And so the performance died in the 70s and become really, nobody was doing performance in the 80s. It was just a kind of figurative painting, sculpture, and real installations, but no performances. And then at the end of the 80s and the beginning of 90s, with this enormous amount of AIDS, people dying from AIDS, and the consciousness of the body return, of the mortality of life and death, question and so on. So many artists start doing performances. But the performance is not in a public spaces like museums and galleries. Mostly performances in nightclubs. In nightclubs in Berlin, New York, Germany, the London, probably here too. It was a nightclub scene. So this performance now, it's a young English artist called Holly Newman. She made performance in the English nightclub in the beginning of the 90s called Kiss. And it's just a small microphones. Actually, they are juggling between two mouses and creating this sound effect of the prolonged kiss. And this is a piece. Please can you play? Sound, please, because there's all tape. Higher. Higher. So the next one is number 13. This was done in 91, but in early 70s, Ulay and me made a piece called Breathing In, Breathing Out, which I really bad camera and bad recording because it's early 70s. But this piece I particularly like because it's to deal with the most simple, actually, material we could possibly get. And this was we are kneeling, facing each other, and each of us have filter tips in the nose, so we could not breathe through our nose. And we have two small microphones in our throat, so we actually breathing each other air. Once I take oxygen, press mouth to mouth, and we stay that way. And in the beginning we're circulating oxygen, and as oxygen, is gone, we actually breathing out each other carbon dioxide. And the public can hear the sound of this breathing, through the microphones. And we succeed without losing consciousness to breathe that way 17 minutes.